Speaking of which, what do you guys think? That game is
Thursday.
a couple days away.
Yeah.
And I think we boarded the plane today. We've only had a few days rest. I mean, yeah, okay, Edmonton wasn't too taxing, but hey, the contact is still the contact. The hits are still the hits. Edmonton, yeah, no wins, but they still hit you. They still have jobs to do. Are we rested up enough? I mean, hey, we went into Winnipeg on a short week 3, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken. That was a short week.
Yeah.
But we didn't go in there with a backup quarterback, and we didn't go in there with an O-line looking, dare I say, a tad bit more than suspect.
Yeah.
Sacks on a 3-man rush?
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's our weakest point right now in the whole team, the entire team. Our weakest link is the O-line. If we can fix the O-line, then I think we should be able to get a win against Winnipeg. Our defense team is solid. Our special teams is not making stupid mistakes anymore. So yeah, I'm just the O-line, and if our defense can get more sacks, that would put pressure on Collaros and make them make mistakes. Right?
We're talking to you, Mr. Betts.
Well, I would say pass protection. I mean, Smoke got 117 yards.
Yeah.
Rushing. So I think their run blocking is decent.
Yes.
And mind you, Edmonton's run defense isn't great.
Yeah.
But
they don't have a Mr. Big Hill back there.
Well, yeah. So I think it's their pass protection, or maybe scheme. You know, I think maybe Evans holds on to the ball a little long. Maybe he could be more nimble when the pocket is collapsing and all hell is breaking loose. Maybe he can scramble.
Yeah.
Like, this is CFL. The quarterback has to create something
Exactly
in the back when the protection breaks down.
Instead of stepping up into the pocket, which we saw him do a lot, he can pull out to the side and extend the play, right?
Yeah, roll out, because I mean he had some great success against Saskatchewan doing that when they were rushing 3 and making hell up the middle, right? So that's up to Jordan Mack and Mr. Bates. Get something down quickly and get it working so we can keep Mr. Evans healthy.
Yeah. So I think I'd like to see us do a lot of runs. Get Smoke going down Winnipeg's throat. Big Hill's not as scary as he was before.
No, but he's still effective.
He's still effective, but I think if we can establish the ground game, then we'll be able to get the ball to our receivers.
Well, I'm thinking Rhymes should be back next week, but then do you sit McInnes or do you dress McInnes? I mean, I wouldn't mind having those 2 targets to throw to. I mean,
Have we ever played with both of them? I thought
we did it in a preseason game. I remember that, but I don't know if we played a regular season with both of them on the field at the same time.
Because if we have them both, then who comes out? Kotoy?
Or you play with an empty backfield for a play or two, right? You put 5 receivers. You put Hollins, Whitehead, Hatcher, Kotoy, McInnes, and Rhymes. That's 6 receivers.
Yeah.
I mean I mean, maybe it makes Winnipeg nervous or a defensive coordinator. Maybe it doesn't.
If I were the defense, I'm gonna blitz and get the sack.
You'll blitz 3 guys, confuse our O-line, and get the sack. Yeah. But maybe you can find one hot receiver in there. I don't know. But it'd just be neat to see that height,
Yeah.
Or when it's like, inside the 10-yard line, put them both on the field. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe they sit Terry Williams and let one of their receivers return punts and kicks.
Like Mr. Whitehead or Mr. Hollins.
True. That's true.
Or Hatcher. Hatcher's returned some, right?
Yep.
So
or you put Marcus Sales back there. I don't know. Sit Williams, yeah. I mean,
maybe.
As long as Sales
Williams
doesn't drop
hasn't
the
set
ball.
my world on fire. What's that?
As long as Sales doesn't drop the ball.
Oh, yeah. So are we going to be bold for a prediction against Winnipeg? Right now, I'm not predicting. I'm hoping. I'm hoping for a win. Again, 1 week at a time. Campbell has said this team is great right now at playing in the moment. So they didn't look past Edmonton. Like I think Arthur was right in all seriousness. Like, let's just get this game out of the way. play well, but now they got to take it up a couple notches now.
Yeah.
Well, you got a short week again going into Winnipeg. The schedule maker is not doing Lions any favors.
No, heck no.
You know, and then you're going in with your backup quarterback. So, and you know, it's smart for them not to rush VA back for this because you know they're going to target that knee.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just another week that he can get healthy and stabilize that knee, and so yeah, I think I think it's going to be a really tight game. You know, I mean, I don't think I think Winnipeg is healthy and they're coming off a bye, so
and they'll be angry from last time.
Yeah, and you know, like this is the second game that BC has to go in there, so if they have any designs on the hosting the Western Final, they have to win this game.
Yeah.
They being the Leos.
Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg. Okay.
Then the Lions would take the season series.
Yep.
And then Lions would be 2 wins ahead. So for Winnipeg to beat the Lions, they'd have to have one more win than the Lions. Yeah.
So I hope the Lions D knows that. I mean, there's Schoen we got to remember. We got to watch Dembski. We got to watch Oliveira out of the backfield. I mean, the defense. Yeah. Let's prove that we're a top tier defense and show up against Winnipeg like you do. I mean, okay, you beat Edmonton, you beat Saskatchewan, but that's a different animal, right?
Yeah.
Well, they did beat Winnipeg in Winnipeg early this season on a short week. So I think they've already proven that they can beat top teams.
I think
but then the next week they go into Toronto and they got.
Well, I mean, one week at a time, dude. 1 week at a time, right?
Yeah. And
I mean, you're saying they've shown they can beat Winnipeg defensively.
Yeah.
So,
but I just hope they just bring that again. Again, short week in the first few weeks of the season is different than a short week after 5 or 6 more games, right? So,
I mean, but there is an advantage in a short week in that you maintain your intensity. With a bye week, you kind of lose your intensity.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
I'd rather have the bye week at home versus a road team who's on the road previously on Saturday, coming back on the road on Thursday. I'd be the home team 10 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Off a bye.
Okay, another bold prediction from me. I hope this doesn't go like last week. Predicting 2 sacks by Betts, 1 by Woody Barron, so 3 sacks total for BC, and at least one touchdown by Hatcher. So that's my prediction.
Okay, I like that, but I'm gonna add. I predict. I will say if we can be so bold, a touchdown on the ground in addition to a touchdown by Hatcher.
Okay.
So I'm predicting at least 2 offensive touchdowns.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying we're just going to get 1 touchdown, but I'm saying 1 touchdown by Hatcher.
Yeah. 1 by Hatcher, 1 by Mizell.
Okay.
Or on the ground. It might be Dane Evans or Dominic Davis on a short sneak. Who knows? But on the ground.
Yeah.